Welcome to My Life in Coasters, where today I'm here for a very last minute visit to Parque de Atracciones Madrid. I'm really excited for this one. Got loads of roller coasters, like Abismo there with an upside down lift hill. There's a big starflyer with views of Madrid. So yeah, all that and more is coming up in this video. Alright, let's start off on Abismo then. This big, I'm not sure what it is, probably a Maura or something. Yeah, it's got an upside down lift hill. Abismo. That was terrifying on the upside down lift hill. Doing a lift hill upside down, I was just thinking, please don't stop. But other than that, it was a bit rattly. Really good moment of airtime on there. Yeah, I quite enjoyed Abismo, but I'm not the biggest fan of that lift hill. Alright, we'll do Tarantula quickly. It says it's 15 minutes for this spinning coaster. Right, well, Tarantula, the spinning coaster, I actually really enjoyed. I preferred it to like Spinball Wizard because it did more like drops and stuff, and the view over Madrid was amazing. There was some good airtime. It span a little bit, but yeah, it was just really big sort of drops and airtime hills, which is my favourite thing on that type of ride. So, other than the one at Phantasialand, I really enjoyed that. I think that was my favourite Maura spinning coaster. Tornado there, the inverted coaster, yeah, it wasn't too bad actually. It wasn't like rough that I didn't want to ride it again. It was just a nice sort of intense inverted coaster. Don't get me wrong, there was a bit of headbanging, but it wasn't bad to the point of I went, right, I don't want to do that again. I'll probably do it again in a bit, and it had one really intense corkscrew as well. So Tornado, the Intamin inverted coaster, which is only like a couple of in the world, I actually really enjoyed, but I'm not sure what's going on with the supports though. My first impressions on this park though, I'm going to mention now, you might have seen a really quick intro. That is because I didn't know the park was open this morning, and I was in Madrid. We drove near the park, so I thought I'll check the website. It was open today, so yeah, we came into the park about 3:30, 4 o'clock, just for a couple of hours. So I've been sort of rushing around doing those 3 coasters, but I'm now going to take it a bit slower and going to do some of the flat rides as well. From a couple of the rides though, the views of Madrid city centre have been incredible. So I'm going to do the Starflyer just here. I don't know about filming on rides here. You couldn't at Park Warner, and it's owned by the same people, so I'm going to say no, but I have got my camera with me. So if they allowed it, then I would be able to. Got this like Zeppelin hanging balloon ride there as well. Don't get me wrong, this isn't a theme park, but it is very nice around with all the trees and stuff. It is an amusement park, but that fits for where it is, near the city centre of Madrid. And here is the Starflyer. Like you can see, there's not loads of theming, but I don't think it needs it. And welcome to Thorpe Park, the Walking Dead experience, not Walking Dead the ride. Yeah, I think it's like a scare maze. Not going to be doing that for now because I'm limited on time. Oh, just missed the Starflyer again. I'll have a walk down here. Oh, that is a Zeppelin ride by the looks of things. They have got a Nickelodeon land as well, which is just over there. I'm not sure on the other coasters. I've done 3. I know they've got 6 here. So, yeah, that does mean I've got another 3 to do by the looks of things. I've just done the Starflyer. That was one of the most incredible ride experiences I've ever had because the views of Madrid are amazing. The whole city, the whole way around. You're up here on a hill. Yeah, I was not ready for that. That was amazing. I loved that. I was terrified, don't get me wrong. It's not like, I've not got a fear of heights, so I don't really know what it is. Because I'm alright on drop towers, but it's not about Starflyers, but I do them now. There was a time where I was too scared to do them. I've just put the chest mount on because I was thinking up there, oh, it'd be so good to put this in the video. I don't know if you can film on ride here. It's very not clear online, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on, I'm going to try and go on a ride and see if they say no, basically. If they say no, I'll put it back in my bag and there'll be no POVs, but there might be POVs from this point. And I'll re-ride the coasters if I can. But got about 2 hours at the park left, so yeah, should be enough time. Time to do roller coaster number 4. It's a mine train, TNT El Tren de la Mina. So yeah, I think that means the mine train because they've got one of them at Portaventura. I wonder if this park ever gets busy. Just did Tren de la Mina. It was actually really fun. I feel like I've done it before, but yeah, I should have put a POV in. This is a Wild Mouse ride. I think it's closed at the minute. I didn't even think it was still here. Time to do this big drop tower that looks like Apocalypse. I'm going to see if I can take you on ride. I could on the coaster, so we'll just have to see. Wow, that is a view. Whoa! Whoa! this ride behind me, which I think might be like a Huss Condor or something. There's not many about. I don't even think I've ever seen one before, let alone ridden one. I have ridden one now, as you'll have seen. And then I just did Tornado. You can't pick where you sit, and I was towards the back on there. So yeah, the POV, don't know how to come out, but at least I was able to get some sort of a POV from it. Whoa! That's really good. I actually really like that inverted coaster. One of my favourites out there. It's rough and ready, but I like that about it. It's intense. I think, yeah, I really enjoy that. It's one of my favourites. Obviously, I like Nothing in a Force. I like Nemesis Reborn and Black Mamba. But other than those lot, probably my favourite. Right, I'm now think I'm going to brave Abismo. For the POV. I wouldn't normally go on this again, but I'll do it for the POV. There's a bit of a better look at Tarantula, the Maura Ride spinning coaster. If I get a chance, I'll go back on there so I can get a POV. Got about an hour left until I'm going to have to leave. So, mainly re-rides now, I don't think it's anything new. There's some credits, but they were really kiddie credits, and yeah, I didn't really want to do them. I'd rather get around some more re-rides. Abismo. I did all that, psyched myself up, right, I'm going to do Abismo again. I did it. And they said you couldn't take your camera on, so I did it for nothing. And it was literally, I was just putting my bag down, so I didn't want to like, ask them to open the exit. Because yeah, I try not to not do rides because I'm too scared now. So I did it again, I've done Abismo twice. It's a once per visit ride, but I'm now going to put my camera back on, cross my fingers, and do the Starflyer. Hopefully get some good views of Madrid. Well, I tried to get a POV on there and it was not possible, I think he said. Which then he did actually bring me my bag so I could put it in my bag, so they were really nice about it. So I don't mind that. Yeah, good to do the Starflyer again, great views of Madrid. I wouldn't normally do it twice, but I thought I was getting a POV. Gonna do Tarantula again, it's about 25 to 7. I have got a flight to catch this evening, so yeah, the park's open till 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock I think, so that's quite good. Why are we sending an empty train?
Y además estoy súper suelta. No quiero ir suelta. ¡Hermano! Estoy en parada real. ¡No me saques esto ahora, además! Además que estoy súper suelta. ¡Pablo! ¡Que te vaya a matar cuando te pillen!
POV, that was fantastic. Yeah, I was allowed to film on there, and I really do like that ride. I think it might be my favourite coaster here. I was really glad I could take a view on there though, because I think that's my favourite coaster, and the view of Madrid's really good. Did have someone sat next to me and they were speaking quite quick Spanish, so I didn't talk in the POV. You can just listen to them talking. But anyway, I did really enjoy that actually. Same, facing backwards up the lift hill is the place to be on there if you can, because you get the view over Madrid. I'm going to have to leave the park very shortly, but I'm going to finish with one ride on the drop tower. I've got about 10 minutes left and it's not got a massive view, so yeah, we're on the drop tower. 3 rides to finish off the day. There was a bit of a queue to start with, but it moves really quickly because I know there's only 4 seats, but as soon as it's hit the brakes, the bloke comes out and he takes the seat belts off before it even touches the ground, so it's so rapid. At the end of it, it was basically going round. I was able to go back round twice. So total of 4 rides today, 3 just then, and obviously my ride earlier. Just gonna have a quick look in the shop, and I'm gonna get into the hire car we've got, and we've got to get it back to the airport, which is mainly the time constraint, because we've got quite a lot of time because our flight's been delayed a bit. But yeah, got to get the car back to the airport. I walked through the shop, there was absolutely nothing park branded. I don't think there's another shop, and I've not got acres of time, so yeah, no merch from this little visit, but it was a last minute visit to be fair. That's me leaving the park. Obviously, if you're watching this, you'd have seen the intro. I've just filmed the intro because I didn't have time to. I literally got into the park and went straight to Abismo. So yeah, I've just filmed it. The only thing with my continuity, it's dark. It was starting to get dark, so you've probably noticed. I don't know, I couldn't think of what else to do. So yeah, heading out the park now. Been a good day, really like this park. Enjoyed it quite a lot. And I say day, it's not even really been a day. I arrived at this park at 25 to 4 in the afternoon, and to be honest, I managed to get around the full thing. Well, I could have got the rides done and out there within like an hour, but you don't, I wouldn't say you need a full day here, to be honest. Half a day's fine. My best advice, if there's anything you want to go see do in Madrid, do that, then come here, or vice versa, because you can mix this with Madrid very easily. There's a tube station which is like 10 minutes out of Madrid, that's a short walk away, so that's nice and easy. But yeah, really good. Paid about €40 to get in, so quite expensive, but if you book online you can get it cheaper. And anyway, that is all for this video. That is all for this trip to Spain, and I'll see you in the next one.